All right, so Sam Okudzata Ablakwa has silenced Zambia for no, and now no pay in front of the Zambian president. The ministers, Sam Okudzata Ablakwa, atiomo, akachero say, who say Gen Z for no, Zambia and Karankarano Mukurum, they are mocking the Ghanaian president for wearing fugu. But then so munima or kachero munne, Satadi a very prestigious fugu no, and yata de ketwa. And no enna, the man who gained independence for Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah, Abrana who declared Ghana's independence, no, or share Eddie Mekisa declaration, no, and announcement, no. And unti enya tadi Ghana for, ya betina baby amo obi abunanimtia. Okudzata Ablakwa na abra ena no pay no kasa no no ankasa kora fugu no bi. And unti okache the Zambian president, any ministers no, echechero mu say fugu no enya tadi ketwa e Ghana. And in the entry and move bia and undermine atadian. I know, sir, also what will be with social media. It's answer from the very day President Mahama Elande was Zambia and Zambia for no, it decided said they are going to mock him. Or must say Oshe blouse. Now later on, our President Mahama and Her Excellency Lodina Mahama and the Zambian First Lady Asia. Zambia for no esan koho comments asia. Na omo commente esri. Our first lady, just almost say the Ghanaian first lady is wearing a flag now. Atadena Lodina Mahama Shekintino, almost say a flag. Emma, almost Antoaso, actually say the Ghanaian president took off his blouse. Here, his people are crying because we said the president wore a blouse and then said our lazy people wear skirts. Just almost say President Mahama finally, or Sasano Hono, where he blouse on. And a Ghana for is answer almost say, your president, Asha blouse. Just say, Omudia Fuguni dear, or more respective Fuguno Baku Pesi. Nano, and a bra ye ma Okudzata Ablakwa chance, say on Casanwa. Was it Debbie? First thing I make one say, Fugu, Atadiana, Zambia, you to know serum. Everyone said, I'm a person. But then before say Okudzata Ablakwa Casano, the Zambian trade minister, Eba Bekasai. Chese ononso kasa fa fugu na President Mahama share no ho okasa wie ya e na Okudzata Ablakwa ebeje microphone no.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call upon the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ghana, Honorable Samuel Okudzata Ablakwa, to give his remarks, please. Let's warmly welcome him.
Well, thank you very much. His Excellency Batakari Chilema, President of the Republic of Zambia, Your Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic of Ghana, Honorable Cabinet Ministers, Senior Government Officials, members of the Diplomatic Corps, captains of industry, leaders of fintechs, our friends from the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. From the outset, let me advertise my president's favorite attire, the fugu. We are all excited about the buzz that the president's deliberate choice of apparel has created. It has triggered a renaissance in what the Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah described as the African personality, that we should reclaim the African identity, the African dignity, and the African culture. So when we talk about restitution and we talk about reparations, it is not just compensation for the transatlantic slave trade. It's mental effort to go back to our roots, to go back to identity. Because they did not only seek to enslave us, they sought to rob us of our unique identity, of our unique dignity, and of our unique traditions. And that is why we celebrate our African presidents who are continuing that charge, the charge of Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the charge of the founder of Zambia, President Kenneth Kaunda. And for the young ones on social media who want to know more about the fugu, This is the attire the founder of Ghana, Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, wore when he declared independence on the 6th of March 1957 in Ghana. And there he made a profound statement that the independence of Ghana is meaningless. And note that we were the first African country to attain independence. He said it is meaningless unless it is linked with the total liberation of the African continent. And that is why Ghana became the haven, the headquarters for the independence struggle. And as you will know, the founder of Zambia, Kenneth Kaunda, was in Accra, worked closely with Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. And it was therefore not surprising that in 1964, when Zambia eventually won its independence struggle, Ghana was the first African country to recognize formally the independence of Zambia and establish diplomatic relations with Zambia. So as we meet today as business communities, fintech leaders, as part of our business model, we need to support our presidents in this renaissance. It will be beautiful to see fintech companies invest in logistics that will lead to the easy movement, the easy transportation of our unique, beautiful fabrics and traditional wares or cultural wares from one country to the other. And as the fugu becomes the most talked about attire in Zambia today, it will be nice to see the fintechs link up with our fugu makers, most of them young women, very vibrant and enterprising, to see how you transport the now famous fugu from Ghana to Zambia and to the entire African region. Ghana is proud to host the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, and this is another vision of our founding fathers, Kwame Nkrumah, Kenneth Kaunda, who said we must unite and we must trade amongst ourselves. It is glad to our hearts, it's very gladdening to our hearts to see that after 6 decades, the Africa Continental Free Trade Area vehicle has been born. We are talking about a market of about 1.3 billion people, a combined GDP of over 1.4 trillion United States dollars. We can tap into this potential and come together as businesses, break out from our silos, either as national or regional silos, and really work together to deepen intra-African trade, which it has to be said, we are not doing well at all. According to UNCTAD, we are below 20% in intra-African trade, the lowest if you compare all the continents of the world. May this Ghana-Zambia Business Forum change that narrative. And as our two presidents have been saying all week, they are not interested in the talk, in the ceremonies. They want results. And there are two leaders who are dynamic, action-oriented, and they want us to see that these engagements lead to real impact which will be measured by industrialization, real impact which will be measured by job creation, real impact which will be measured by the prosperity of our people, so that no African child goes to bed hungry, no African child dies at the Mediterranean attempting to cross in the search of so-called greener pastures. The Almighty has blessed this continent and blessed our two countries. We are two resource-rich countries. It is time for value addition, and it is time to ensure that these natural resources serve the African people and project the dignity and the pride of our people. And we in this room have it within our abilities, within our capacity to let that dream come to reality. So I hope that we will not disappoint our two leaders and that we will build trust, we will be loyal to each other, we will keep our business promises to each other, and make sure that we trust, with genuine Pan-Africanism, believe that we in our lifetime can create the wealth that our people deserve. I have no doubt that out of Lusaka will be that new Africa that all of us want to see and want to remain committed to. So we thank you very much, President Ichilema, for your invitation and for your warm hospitality since we have been here. On behalf of President John Dramani Mahama, we convey our deepest appreciation to you. We shall never forget your brotherhood, your warmth, and your solidarity. May Ghana-Zambia relations grow stronger and better. I thank you very much.